Welcome back to our amazing exploration of the Orion's Arm Universe Project. Where are all the aliens? This is a question that has perplexed Terrigens for thousands of years, as they stare into an empty abyss seemingly devoid of life. This question has become even more pressing after discovery of several xenosophont civilizations, many that are spacefaring and millions of years old. Why haven't these civilizations, or civilizations before them, taken over the galaxy by now? At least one of them, over the billions of years our galaxy has existed, should have decided to colonize the entire galaxy. And this process would take less than 1 million years. So why haven't they? Another alarming fact is that the Terrigen sphere is built on the ruins of dead civilizations. There are city ruins, terraformed planets, ancient archives, and empty megastructures, all signaling the presence of long-dead civilizations, some at the same level or even more powerful than the Terrigen sphere, but all of them wiped out one way or another. Many couldn't even last 1 million years. What happened to them, and why did they disappear so quickly? That is what we speculate about in this video. First, there's the possibility of exterminator swarms, which wipe out any civilization they come across. There is a large swath of the Milky Way that's strangely uninhabited. It could be that there's a swarm that circles the galaxy periodically, exterminating all life that gets in its way, and the swarm is currently in that sector of the galaxy. It is also possible that the Dawn Hunters, who are hypothesized to be the ones who attacked the Moon and other civilizations millions of years ago, are the ones who destroy civilizations for some unknown reason. More evidence is that planets that were once covered in cities seem to have been converted back to a natural state by an unknown civilization. However, it is unknown how these destroyer civilizations, if they exist, could possibly destroy beings as powerful as the Archelex. Yet, the remains of civilizations that probably had beings just as powerful are scattered everywhere. And how could these swarms completely destroy civilization? Some ships would probably be able to escape, but these ships are not found. The Terrigen sphere has launched many intergalactic voyages to other galaxies. So, if the Terrigen sphere was destroyed by an outside civilization, these voyages would probably still survive. Again, it seems improbable that some remnants of a civilization would not survive after its disruption. A popular theory is the Gina-Gagap theory. It claims that there are beings in the void between galaxies that prevent intergalactic voyages. Some even claim that these beings are able to go back in time and prevent the civilization from even forming, wiping them from existence. However, time travel is probably impossible due to the laws of physics, so this idea is mostly regarded as pseudoscience. It could be that advanced civilization inevitably creates their own demise, either through creating dangerous blights or having a destructive war. One frightening possibility has to do with the S7 level. In the Terrigen sphere, the highest level sophonts are only S6, and no sophont in or discovered by the Terrigen sphere has ever ascended to S7 in the billions of years the universe has existed. It could be that xenosophont empires have a different toposophic pathway than the Terrigen sphere. Or, beyond S6, toposophic levels dissolve, but some horrifying possibilities are that maybe all that try to ascend to S7 eventually are killed, or lead to the downfall of their civilization through unknown means. Or maybe all S6 civilizations just eventually disappear into basement universes, never to be seen again. Or it could be that certain traps are set that kill civilizations. Maybe there's a certain set of information that kills high philosophic levels. Whatever the case, the thought of the Fermi Paradox is certainly a very frightening thought. Thanks for exploring this unknown region with us. See you next time! Goodbye, explorers!